Good evening, everyone. This is Crownless bringing you another exciting match of StarCraft 2. We've got two diamond level players for your viewing pleasure tonight. That's right, both of my fans will be able to watch this. In the 2 o'clock position, we've got ElderFats as the teal, the light blue Zerg in the bottom left-hand corner. At the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock position, we have Dstryr as the red Terran. So we got a nice ZvT, possibly one of the most fun matches to cast, so there should be a lot of fun. I'm going to have fun, you guys will have fun, these players are going to have fun. It's fun, fun, fun. We do see the Overlord coming down for ElderFats. Looks like he might be guessing the cross-spawn position of his opponent already. But I guess we'll see what happens. Right now I've got my coffee, I've got my soda, and I've got a Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA. So I've got the trifecta of delicious beverages while we watch the opening couple minutes here, which of course are the most boring part of StarCraft. We do see the SCV working hard here to pretend a supply depot to do the standard Terran wall-in. This poor Overlord is so out of shape. Look how fat this guy is. He's such a fatty. Look at him. Look at him. No wonder he moves so slow. Both people just droning up. We can check the production tab, but that's not going to yield anything that fun, is it? So we see barracks going down. Spawning pool goes down for ElderFats. That's a fairly early 10 pool. I'm usually favor the 12 pool, but this player is better than I am, so hopefully we'll see some early aggression with that spawning pool, maybe some scouting. Gas going down as well. Neither player's scouting yet. Little late for scouting. I usually scout a little bit earlier than this. Most players scout a little bit earlier than this, but we see the barracks going down at the ramp for Dstryr, and his lonely SCV here pathed around the gold expansion. I don't think he's going to be able to take out those rocks by himself, because he is a lowly SCV. We see 6 Zerglings being produced for ElderFats. What he's going to do with those, is he going to rush, is he going to get some map control, and a Roach Warren going down, so it looks like we might have a 5 Roach push. Did he see that SCV come into his base? I'm not entirely sure that he did. He did. Looks like these 2 Zerglings are going to chase that out, denying too much knowledge to Dstryr. Let's see Destroyer's vision. Did he see anything? No. It didn't look like he saw anything at all, so ElderFats did a good job preventing that scouting from happening in his base. So he's going to chase this SCV all the way back to its home. We're going to see the wall off, of course, being completed for Dstryr. Going to kick out a few Marines. Queen being produced for ElderFats. Pretty standard play so far from what I'd expect. Factor going down. Looks like we're going to get a 1-1-1. Those Marines are going to shoot back those Zerglings. Not even going to kill the SCV. Going to lower the supply depot, get him back in there. We don't see an expansion yet from either player, so none of this fancy schmancy early expansion play. We do see the Overlord taking the Zelnaga tower. Not taking, but hanging out near it. He's going to send a Zergling, obviously, to actually take the tower, give himself some view of the map. A few Marines moving out. They're going to probably try to push those Zerglings off of the Zelnaga tower, so give me my tower. And the Zergling goes down. These lings here, just going to scout, make sure that there's no real quick expansion for Dstryr in the bottom right. Both towers being held by Zerglings. Some standard high-level play out of ElderFats here. Hits the larva inject. Are we going to see roaches? We're going to see roaches. 3 roaches coming out. We've got a reactor, supply depot, and SCV going down for Dstryr. So he's going to put a reactor on the barracks. Does he know? Does he know that his opponent's going roaches, or is he just going Marauders to be fancy? No, he's gonna tech swap here and reactor out some Hellions, I would expect. So we're going to see some quick Hellions, and then the tech lab here in the barracks. So Hellion Marauder. God, that's brutal as Zerg. So that should be really fun to see. 1-1-1. We see the starport going down here. How is ElderFats going to respond? We see the 3 roaches. And as soon as these larvae pop out, hopefully we'll see some more roaches. A Baneling nest going down as well, getting the second gas. So he's going to be ready for really a number of different tech swaps. If Marines come out, he's going to have Banelings for it. If if you got Marauders, then he's got roaches. Yeah, I guess you need a lot of roaches to make them cost-effective against Marauders, but they'll certainly do a number on those Hellions. Ling speed coming out, multiple Hellions being produced now. We've got 2 on the field, 2 more in production for Dstryr. These are going to do some good scouting and probably some good harass. We'll see how far they get into the mineral line. The ramp is not blocked. We don't have a queen on the ramp. Not a lot of creep spread. We don't see a spine crawler either. They are going to see the Baneling nest as it pops. And we've got 2 Hellions in the mineral line surrounded by drones. Good surround. They might get lined up. Not a lot of drone kills for the Hellions. Good micro on ElderFats' part playing the defense there. Let's check the units lost tab and see what happened. We only see that the Zerg player lost 2 units, and I believe one of those was a Zergling earlier. So not a lot of workers lost. which is just absolutely great to see. As far as units go, we do see a distinct SCV advantage for Dstryr. 26 SCVs to the 14 drones of ElderFats, but the army size seems to be about even. We've got 11 Zerglings and 4 Roaches to 4 Hellions and 3 Marines, so we do have a stronger army for ElderFats. Now link speed about to finish, and Stim just gets started with a medevac, so we're going to have a little bit of a bio play backed up by a medevac, and hopefully he'll transition out of those Hellions. We do see more Hellions moving in here, going up the ramp. He's got a Roach on it to block the run by. They are going to get by, but not without taking some damage. Queen's doing damage here. The Hellion's going to do anything? Oh my god, he saw where he pulled the drones. He's got them in the corner. All the drones are lined up. It's a drone barbecue for the Hellions here. That Queen is not going to be able to save them. Oh, may have been a misstep in the drone micro there. Oh god. They're going to get chased out, but that is going to be a huge economic problem for ElderFats. He does have a spawn of larvae here, so he will be able to drone up a little bit. Spinecrawler going down. Let's check that units tab, down to 3 drones and a Baneling. So a huge economic advantage for our expanding Dstryr here. That Baneling is going to take damage and not do any damage. Looks like we're going to see a pretty commanding lead taken by Dstryr here over ElderFats. If he doesn't expand or get a macro hatch down, maybe. But economically, he is so far behind. That Spinecrawler there probably could be better positioned here near the ramp with the Queen to prevent any more Hellion run-bys, but it looks like he might just get a GG right here. So that's probably the game, ladies and gentlemen, but I guess we'll see whether or not he ends it. In the meantime, Bunker's going down for Dstryr. Looks like he said got me, but it looks like he got us. No GG, so it looks like he's going to try to fight back from this pretty big disadvantage here. Roach is going to push those Hellions, say, get off my tower, son. Gonna push down to the natural here. There's the GG. Okay, just a little bit delayed. Great game from both players, but that Hellion harass was just absolutely doing terrible damage to the drones up in the corner. Thank you all for watching.